That don't go down here. That go in the attic. Take that back upstairs. Where you going? Like, Jesus Christ. Can you? I don't care. I just said it go upstairs in the attic. I just said take it back upstairs. Tell her that Dad said it goes in the attic.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Restate the State Paul again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. You know, he told me his wide receiver has embraced all of the attention that's come with this Heisman conversation. They know he'll be a major part of the offense this year, but I caught up with him. This wideout told me that the extra work he and his QB have been putting in behind the scenes, that is what will make them shine. They're not worried about the Heisman talk. They're worried about being the best version of themselves. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So Miami's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Rebels have a lot of options on second and inches. He's changing the play. Drops back. It's Snipe. Still looking to his right. Slides away. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
They'll give to Frazier. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about opens. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Throwing Ncaa. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Darian Ncaa from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Pringle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Here's Ncaa to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Pringle. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
Second down, gonna throw it. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Going to the run, it's Pringle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. From the gun, it's Pringle. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
The Canes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Cunningham. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And That's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right side, it's Cunningham. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Frazier. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Plows through the defense. Breaks into the open. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Motion from the back. Got some green grass. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Finds his man on the RPO. There's a crease. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Keeps it moving. It's Pringle. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Great place to start for this offense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on first down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Here's Ncaa to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Dropping back, it's Knight. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in, it's Ray. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Changing the routes with his receiver. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Rid of it on the RPO. Got enough space. Touchdown, Canes. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. The play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Out wide left, it's Ray. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Searching for space. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Ncaa, they're all over him. Avoids pressure on the right. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. On the move. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Turning it on. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it.
Yeah, they tuned the joint to where it's like It's
Coaches talked about they want to get
everybody
this
slow. It
running
seems
back
like.
early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Hoosiers looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Pringle. Bring him down.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Throwing, Ncaa. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense. Because
he unleashes a long one. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to get the football on this one.
On this year, it's like,
the defender on the route
if you ain't like, if it's over the head, it's damn near impossible to pick that shit off. Like, I won't get no picks like that. Like, everything I was doing, I was getting burnt when I was trying to, like, pick it when I was in position like that. The only thing you can do is try to knock that shit down. Like, they do not give you no type of love when it comes to that shit.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Knight. Look out! And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Canes! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Oh. Good.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Got a man in the middle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players now.
I'm doing too much.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong.
Ooh.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Looking left. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Looking for
slow though.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.
I just was holding down the sprint button.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Yeah, it just might be slow.
Play fake wants to throw on 1st down.
Ooh, I was right there.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hasn't been on the same page.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
That was good. I was looking at, you got the dude coming right, open over the middle. I was like, oh shit.
On to attempt to try. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Trying to get used to this
and they finish it up with a
fucking switch stick shit. It's good though. It's like it makes switching through people easier. You just got to get used to it. Like, but like switching through your defenders and all that shit.
From deep, it's Pringle. Makes a move. He's got it out.
So it's like when you in defense, you hit the right trigger. I mean the right bumper joint, right stick, tripping. Yeah, and that's how you pretty much do the shit. Like you just switch over to whoever, like you switch the direction of where you're trying to go, and it'll go over to that player, to that area, close to the ball and shit.
Sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Left side is Vaughn. Open space at the 25. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who
and then
Jesse, do you find
it takes some practice. Like I'm getting like some people right nice with it, like Ja'Cory and like Speeds and all them. Like they like Ja'Cory real good with it, like switch sticking. Like I did it by mistake one time, and I was like, oh shit. Like it do help you, like when you're in the zone and you see somebody, like you might be in the flat, you see somebody breaking deep, and you can kind of like switch stick, hit the button to go to the top and switch, you know what I'm saying, at least get you in that position to make a play. Like it ain't perfect, but it's a lot faster than trying to make your linebacker run back to where the safety's supposed to be at and shit.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Moving out to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. Just had to get rid of it.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Sells to fake. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
boy, did that
so
one
he
have
double covered.
on it, but it's incomplete.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Rolls right.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this
on the 1-yard line.
They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the
Florida Gators. Oh shit!
On the return,
he hit the thing.
He's
Man.
brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back.
You want who? Waffles. I'm not cooking no waffles right now. Hey, I'm still at work. Even though I'm playing the game, I'm still technically at work. And you just had some noodles 2 hours ago. Boy, do that.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's Ncaa to throw.
Ooh. Shit.
Oh, pressure's coming. Running to his left. On the move, he fires. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to peep over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune. They know where the football's going. Nice job playing better coverage on a guy that, quite honestly, has dominated this football game.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Makes the grab over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and
I'm mad at enough for speed because I got
cover us. We're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Selling the fake. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll run it. It's Roach. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
What the fuck?
On the option. Pulls it on the option. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed to field.
I'm bad. Yeah, my bad.
It's on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Off-play action. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He's got it.
That's crazy.
He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Knight. Out wide left, it's Priestcorn. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. They'll give to Frazier. He's past the sticks.
Oh, shit.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. On the return, it's Roach. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Come back and shit.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The run inside. It's Frazier. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And he's on.
I switched too late.
He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
I almost picked that shit.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Canes send out the punt unit. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got the first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Fires left. With the catch, it's Ray. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Well, I got all my backups in.
They make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's inside the 10. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Frazier. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Still looking to his right. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. Moves the pocket. It's Knight. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Hey, my boy.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
I'll take it.
They put the brakes on it.